Hey guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Minnesota Vlogs, and I am so excited that Erin Williams tagged me in the new YouTuber tag. So there are 15 questions that I am going to go through, and I'm going to talk about Erin Williams a little bit later, but I will link her channel and her tag down below. She's amazing. I think she's actually like literally in labor as I'm filming this, or has her third baby in her arms. So check her out for sure. She's great. These are 15 questions. I feel like some of my answers overlap, so if that's the case, I'm gonna try to breeze through them so as to not be as repetitive as possible. So without further ado, let's get right in it. Question number 1, what is my name? Danielle. Number 2, where am I from? Minnesota. You can ascertain both those things from my channel name, Danielle Minnesota Vlogs, and maybe the latter by my accent. Let me know below if you think I have a Minnesota accent. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten that yet. I went to school in California and lost most of it, but I've been back for 15 years and I think it's back. How tall am I? 5'4". I'm changing this next question to do you have children and how many? We have one child. James Walter is 4, he'll be 5 this fall. Is this my first channel? It is. What is my channel about? To be perfectly transparent, I'm still figuring out where I land in this YouTube space. I am a businesswoman. I think being a working mom with a YouTube channel kind of sets me apart, so I hope to be a voice for the working mom. I hope to, not that I have all the answers, but to be a source of camaraderie for other working moms trying to figure out the right balance. And as a viewer, I love stay-at-home mom channels. A lot of my channels I follow are homeschooling moms, and I just love looking through a window of a different lifestyle than my own. So I hope to be that window to stay-at-home moms too. I think it's really cool to see, you know, how different we are and how different people live. I really like green products. I try to not waste a lot, so I touch on that in my channel. Minimalism means different things to different people, but I consider myself to dabble in minimalism. I like to keep things clutter-free as much as possible. I have struggled on and off with anxiety and depression, and I like to talk about that on my channel to normalize it. When I was in the thick of it, I thought I was defective and not normal and alone and weird, and I now know that's not the case. It's so normal and so common, and not everyone likes to speak about it, and all power to you, what you want to do, but I like to talk about it to normalize it, and hopefully I can help even one person feel not alone. Let's see, I like to organize, so you know, who doesn't love a good organization video? I love to cook, and I did some cooking videos when I started my channel and no one watched, but I'm gonna start doing them again because I'm passionate about cooking and I'm not gonna worry as much anymore about the analytics. So again, I'm trying to find my niche in this space, but what I just spoke on are, I would say, the main themes of my channel thus far. Why should anyone subscribe to my channel? Again, I think the working mom thing kind of sets me apart, I guess. I think I'm a real person and I have interesting point of views, and yeah, if you like this, I'd hope you subscribe, and if you don't, I don't think my channel is for everyone, and that's totally fine. I don't think I did a good job on selling myself, but okay, I love this question because it's really hard for me. Where do I see myself in 5 years, and where do I see my channel in 5 years? I am such a planner. I should have mentioned that in what my channel's about. I have a paper planner. I plan my days by the hour. I plan my weeks. I plan my months. If I don't have a plan, I'm so stressed. I'm very type A, but I don't really make long-term plans and goals, which is so foolish. That should be really important. So this is hard for me. In 5 years, let's see, we have one child and we might be done having children. We might be a one-child household, but I do think in 5 years we'd probably have another, if that's what we decide, and God willing. I've had a chemical pregnancy before. I know it's not everyone can have children if they want them biologically. So I think we'll have another kid though, and I'm excited about that. I hope our house is done being renovated, or maybe we'll have even moved on to something else. I'm gonna get judged for this, but it came to my head, so I'm gonna say it. I hope I'm skinnier in 5 years. That might make me an awful person, but I do. It's been 5 years since I gave birth, and I'm still trying to lose the baby weight. I know that's terrible, but in all seriousness, I hope that we're happy. I hope that we're healthy. I hope that we're living life moment by moment and enjoying it, and you can't ask for much more than that for a family, right? I was just talking for a good 5 minutes and realized it was not recording. So I think where it left off is, where do I see my YouTube channel in 5 years? And I have no idea. I don't have long or short-term goals for this channel. I started it because it was scary. I think we should do things that are scary every so often, and I've been overdue for that. I've always wanted to make a channel, but I let my insecurities get the best of me, so I just did it. And just to stretch myself, I'm very shy and introverted and reserved, and so it's kind of like an exercise to, you know, I'm not explaining this well. I think we should do things that make us uncomfortable every once in a while in order to grow. It's a self-growth exercise. And then a side note that I didn't really expect is all the great friends that I've made and connected with, and that's been amazing. It's such a nice community. So I hope that doesn't make me sound non-committed to my channel. I've been pumping out 3 videos a week since I started in the spring. I think 2 of the weeks I did 2 videos, but I'm committed. I just don't have like these grand goals of making money or quitting my job. If that were to happen organically, that would be amazing, but I'm just focused on stretching myself, connecting with others, and maybe in a few months I'll sit down and redraft some goals. What inspired me to start my channel? I just answered that. Who are some of my favorite YouTubers? I'm gonna copy Erin and talk about smaller channels and then larger channels. So first I'll tell you about my YouTube friends. To me that means smaller channels. I'm subscribed to them, they're subscribed to me. Erin Williams, of course, she is a fellow working mom, so I feel like that really distinguishes her. Vanessa and Family, Happily Ever Minimal, Jillian Starling, Joanna L. Newman. I think I was her 3rd subscriber, and she has about 800 now, so I saw something and I knew it. My Mama Wife Life, I owe you an email or a text, Antoinette. I'm sorry. We're trying to meet in person when I'm in California next month, which is so cool, but I don't think it's gonna work with my timeline. Jessica Tull, The Kitchen Wife, Simple and Delicious. I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I mentioned you as your viewer, I would love to hear your answers to these questions, so consider yourself tagged. Bigger channels. So if there was one channel that inspired me, it would be hands down How Jen Does It. She's my favorite YouTuber. I've learned so much from her about like cleaning, routines, and organization, and I've become such a cleaner person since I found her. I think that's the awesome thing about YouTube. Vassour Beauty, What's Up Moms, Do It on a Dime. And then 2 mid-sized channels, about 50K subscribers, who've really influenced me are The Mommy Archives and Naturally Thrifty Mama. They're both lifestyle mom channels, and they kind of focus on minimalism and green products, which I'm pretty passionate about. I hope I'm still recording. Okay. That's what I'm looking at if I keep looking. What does my username mean? It's my name, my state, vlogs. Like I said, I'm not really sure what my niche is yet, so I wanted something generic. I wasn't comfortable using my last name. I'm very proud to be a Minnesotan, so I don't know if it was the best choice, but I think it's pretty generic. The best thing about YouTube by far has been connecting with others and stretching myself. As a viewer, like I said with how Jen does it, I've just learned so much. There's such a plethora of information on YouTube. I think it's an amazing platform. I started to really get into it when I was pregnant. I wanted a cloth diaper, and that takes a lot of research. I learned how to swaddle a baby, breastfeeding tips. There's just so many things to learn, I think. Not my day with recording. It keeps stopping. But anyways, there's just so many things to learn on YouTube. I think it's amazing. Okay, I think I'm on the worst thing. As a new channel, you know, I've had weeks where people have seemed to like my videos, I've connected with others, gained subscribers, and then I'm like, well, if they like this video, they're gonna like this video for next week, and I work really hard, and then nobody watches, and then people unsubscribe. So it's just kind of up and down. I'm too small to get the hate stuff, but I will say, I've gotten some thumbs down. You know, you can like a video or dislike it, and it honestly doesn't bug me. Like, not everyone's gonna like my video, and if they wanna publicly let me know, that's fine. But when I first talked about my struggles with anxiety and depression, like that was like hard and a big deal for me to share, and someone gave me a thumbs down, and I wasn't hurt. I guess I was just annoyed, like, what are you doing? Who are you? So that's the only bad thing so far, which in the scheme of things is fine. Okay, my goals on YouTube, I already mentioned. And then we're at the last question, which is good because I'm having such trouble with technology today. Any advice for YouTubers, for new YouTubers? My answer would be nope, because I do not have the answers. I'm new myself. If you have advice for me, please comment below. So that's everything. I hope you check out the channels that I mentioned, especially the smaller ones. And I hope that some of you do this tag as well. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down if you want. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.